this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, good morning, Polly Reindeer, and good morning, Fizzy Elephant will be arriving from somewhere at some point during today, we will see. Looks like William has decided to build himself a little sofa. I mean, it doesn't look like a very comfy sofa since it's made of wood and stone, but you can watch me on my balcony, I guess, is the only thing that you'll be able to watch from there. No, here's Fizzy. I see him. I see Fizzy. He is running around amok inside of my bedroom. Good morning, Fizzy. Right then, good news, everybody. Good news. We are finishing the Good News newspaper office today. Well, that's the plan. The plan is to finish. I think we don't actually have too much to do. Let me explain on the way. But first, let me go and have my breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. Good news, everybody. That was tasty. Barnaby, you can stand up and you can follow me. And before we go and head over to the brand new Good News office, we are going to go down to the Love Garden so I can let you all know who it is that I am adding to the Love Garden. And the person I am adding to the Love Garden today, I can't find where they are. Who am I adding? I can't find them. I can't see them. Oh, it's because they're a stealthy whale. So I'm actually adding stealthy whale 61 is their full username, but I couldn't fit it on the side. And the reason I'm adding them is because they made a real life version of my banana minigame. And if you haven't seen it, it's basically, it's like a ride where you go up and down on the big banana. And they've done a version where they've just used a real banana and then put a tiny cutout Stampy on it, which is absolutely adorable. So thank you so much for doing that, stealthy whale, wherever you are. And welcome to my Love Garden. Right then, Barnaby, let's go and get you over to the doghouse. We can go and choose a dog that's going to be joining us today. And then we are going to go and, as I said, head over to the Good News office. And we've got the outside. I can't even fit through a door. What's going on with me today? Yeah, we've got the outside completely done. We almost got it done in the last episode. From a certain angle, it was completely done in the last episode. But we've added in the rest of just the buttons and the stuff that are around the outside and kind of added in some of the finer details. And Luna, if you stand up, you can join me. Barnaby, you can sit down or you can play on your obstacles if you want up there, just to keep yourself entertained. Yeah, so outside pretty much done. Big green tick for the outside being finished. Today we really just need to focus on the inside. So we're all going to have ourselves an office. I'm going to be on the top floor, and then we got Fizzy, William, and Polly going to be in the floors underneath. They're basically all going to be the same, and it's going to be the places where we're going to be writing all of our newspapers, all of our good news newspapers from. And hello, llama. I know llamas have been in the game forever, but I still get excited when I see one. I think it's just when I see one in my lovely world, because the problem with my lovely world is there's so many like little holes and places under the ground where there's redstone and grass blocks. Like loads of animals spawn under the ground. And then they kind of get stuck there and it stops any other animals spawning. So that's why you never really see very many animals around my lovely world. And so anytime I see one, especially like something like a llama, I always get excited and stuff. Anyway, so here we go. Here is the outside. We can now go around the outside and see that it has been completed from every angle. I'm also just checking to make sure I didn't miss any buttons. This is the time I'm going to know. Oh, was that window wonky? Okay, no, I was just going mad. So yeah, we made the windows a little bit smaller and added buttons around the outside. So this is kind of what the final style ended up looking like for it. So yep, outside, as I said, looking very good. The inside, not so much. As you can see, the offices are completely bland and boring, and at the moment there is no way to get up between the offices. So first things first, let's go and build all of the staircases all the way up to the top, and then we can go through and do all of our different decorating and then get all of our offices ready. And basically everyone's just going to do their own office, and I think that's going to be the quickest way to get this done quickly. So right then, this is the way the stairs are going to be. We just need to go back here by 4 blocks, and then we're just going to do our staircase kind of leading up like this. I was banging my head on the ceiling, which is a good sign because that is exactly where I'm going. So yeah, if I just break a big hole across the top here, I think if I break this one, am I going to fit through that one? There we go. I can just about fit through there, and so I can then go and add another staircase here, and then another one here like this, and then there we go. This can be the top up there. So yeah, there's going to be a stair going up here like this, and then it's basically going to do the same on this side. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these stairs are going to go and make their way up here like that. And then yeah, we're just going to add a little bit of a banister. I guess I can go and add the first banister just to kind of mark down how it's going to be. I'm actually going to be using some birch wood to do that, and I'm going to go and do some fences. And then the way we're going to do the flooring is we're going to use carpets. And the reason we're going to do carpets rather than blocks, even though carpets are a bit annoying because there's loads of blocks you can't place on them. The reason we're going to do carpets is because it means we can keep the ceiling as the concrete, and then we can have the different color carpets for everyone's different offices. So this can be your office down here, William, and then Polly or Fizzy, you can go and claim this office. I don't know, any personal preference for your offices, you can just choose whichever one you want. And then I am going to be greedy, and I'm going to choose the top floor office because I want to have the top floor office, and there's no other reason than that. Someone can claim this office, and as soon as you've decided to have your office, then go ahead and start building it. So I'll go and do the staircase here, Fizzy, all the way up to the top. And I believe, unless it does keep on going higher, and I'm getting confused, I believe this should be the top floor. Yeah, there we go. You can go to the top floor because if you remember, there was that big pointy bit that we built on the top of the building, and you can kind of see that hanging down there. And so I'm actually going to use that as well. I'm going to do kind of like a chandelier type thing. It's not going to be quite as fancy as a chandelier. It's just going to be a thing with a bunch of torches. But seeing as we had this big pointy bit going up to the roof, it would seem like a shame not to use it for something. So, all right then, as soon as this is going to be my office, I think, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a crafting table because that's just that's just what I do when I get to a new place in Minecraft. And then, actually, I don't even need a crafting table for what I'm doing now, but I'm going to put down a bunch of carpets. So it doesn't really make sense to do the carpets first because every time I need to place something down, I am going to have to break away the carpets. But I don't know, I just feel like I'd rather put down the carpet first just so I can kind of see what the entire place looks like with the carpets, and then we can go and add the furniture. We're not going too crazy. Like, I want this, like, this is quite a realistic build. Like, I kind of vary. Sometimes I build ridiculous buildings, like I can kind of see from here, the fireworks shop, and then the Sky High restaurant, which is like an insanely tall building mainly made out of glass. You know, sometimes I don't build things that are realistic, like the giant ring and the fortune teller stuff, but sometimes I like to kind of do a real style. Like, there isn't like a set style of my lovely world. Like, there's certain things that I tend to use and certain materials that I like to use a lot and patterns, but you know, there's not like a set style like across the entire world. You know, some people, you know, will try and do an entire medieval build or a entire modern world. I just kind of don't try to restrict myself too much because, you know, I just want to keep doing different things. So overall, this is going to be generally one of the more realistic looking buildings. So the plan for today is to get the office completely done, and then we're going to go down to the printing press, which we built it feels like ages ago now, but not too long ago we built that. And we're going to go and do the first newspaper. You may see in my pocket, I am holding the original Good News newspaper. This is going to be the first edition, the first ever Good News newspaper. It has all been written. I've written some of it, and then my helpers have written some as well. And so I will read through that a little bit later on, which is something I'm looking forward to doing. And then we're going to go and we're going to start copying it, and then we're going to go and send it all around inside of the rather pointless printing press, which is downstairs. So right then, first things first, let me go and build myself a very large desk because, as I said when we built the other skyscraper, the bigger the desk you are, the more important you are. And so I need to have an extremely big desk, not because I'm important, just because I want to feel important. And then, what I'm going to do for my chair, which is kind of looks a little bit wonky. I guess I could do it right in the middle here. What I'm going to do for the chair, because I've got carpet down, it really limits the decorations you could do. Like, you can't put down signs or anything down here. Like, it's annoying. I wish they changed that. But what you can do is you can put down item frames. So I'm going to put down an item frame here, and then let's just put I guess we could just put like other dark oak blocks inside of it. And there we go. There's my rather fancy chair down there. And then we can have on this side, this is the chair that the guest is going to go, and I don't have enough item frames. So they are sadly not going to have any legs, not any legs, any arms, any armrests. So next thing I want to do is I need to do the typewriter. Seeing as we're writing up the newspaper, I don't want to do a computer because I've built a million computers inside of Minecraft. I want to go fancy and old school and try and do a typewriter. So this is the best design I could come up with for how to do a typewriter. It doesn't look perfect. I will be honest. It doesn't look very much like a typewriter. Like, it's one of the things where if I tell you it is a typewriter and point to it, you can understand how it is a typewriter, but anyone else who came in just wouldn't guess. So yeah, basically I put down a cobblestone stairs and then a stone pressure plate there. I then could put an item frame on top of the front of the stairs like this, and then put some paper inside of it. And then we can kind of spin the paper around so it's kind of standing up, and that kind of looks like a typewriter. Imagine type, 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 type. Yeah, kinda, a little bit like a typewriter, but not too much. Anyway, then in the corners down here, these are the only actual kind of important and useful parts. Is going to be a crafting table and then a chest as well. The reason for these is these are basically going to be where you would actually write up the newspapers, and then you could end up storing them inside of here. Basically, you don't need the printing press downstairs. You can literally do it just like that. And then, yeah, I guess I can go and add in some bookshelves as well. So I think I'm just going to go and just add some bookshelves in the corner for all of my important research I'm going to be doing while inside of here. And then let's keep it with the same style as the rest of the furniture. And let's go and make some dark oak block babies to go and place around the top here. And then I'm going to go and do my... Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I'm going to have to pile up, aren't I? I knew. It's annoying because I need to like break away the ground. I was trying to jump and place it, but I'm just not good enough. I'm just not quick enough to do it that way. So let's just go and place these along the top to kind of keep, as I said, in the same style as everything else. You're beginning to see why it didn't make sense for me to put down the carpet first. But hey, that's what I wanted to do. I know I haven't got a banister. I don't want to fall down the stairs. Let's go and let's go and make some more of these fences. I've got a few left. I think 9 should hopefully be enough. Is this going to be... Oh, I think this is going to be more than enough, actually. So, yeah, let's go and do these around the outside here. So it's in the same style as the rest. So, right then, I'm going to go and make some more fences now. But these ones are going to be dark oak fences. And it's going to be very simple, this build here. Basically... There's going to be fences dangling all the way down from the top, and then we're going to have some of the dark oak blocks, not the planks, but the actual blocks, and then we can just go and cover them with a whole load of torches. So I need to pile my way up to the top here. Luckily, I can use the little stair chair thing down there, and then we can go and start building these down. And I don't want to go down too low, so I don't want to be banging their heads, but they are going to be one of the main ways we're going to be lighting up the inside of the room. So yeah, there is a function to this. So this should probably be low enough, and then rather than using the planks, as I said, I think I'm going to use the actual blocks down there and down there, and then I'm just going to go around the outside. And I thought I had the exact right amount. But no, I need 2 more. But yeah, I'm just going to do these around the outside and put a bunch of torches on them, and then I think my office is going to be pretty much done. Oh no, I'm going to add a filing cabinet in, because you can actually make pretty realistic looking filing cabinets, basically just by using iron blocks. I think is the best way to do it, and then putting some stone buttons on. So yeah, I'm going to go and add a couple of them in. So oh gosh, this is going to be quite awkward to do this actually. So I need to place the torches so they're on top of the fence. If I do them like, where did that torch go? Where did it go? I placed a torch somewhere. I have no idea where that torch got placed. I think I might have done it like above and behind me somehow. I don't even know. I couldn't even reach that. I don't even know how I did that. I'm going to have to like try and climb up the top here. There we go. I can do it from the top. And there we go. There was my mystery torch that I somehow was able to place down there. Right, let's go and light up all the way around the outside and then do that one there. And there we go. My rather fancy chandelier has been completed. I could have been nice and given one of the helpers for a change the top office, but to be honest, I wanted the view. And I haven't actually looked at the view, because yeah, that is a pretty perfect view, because it's good because you're right on the edge of the town here. So from this side, there's not really much of a view. You can kind of see the golf course. Maybe when we extend the Funland a bit more, you're going to be able to see more stuff. Actually, this side, you're going to be able to see a bit of the park. But yeah, this way, you're kind of looking out across the entire town. And then actually, you've got a pretty good view of some of the Funland in that direction as well. So yeah, that is why I wanted to be greedy and have the best office for myself. Anyway, let's go and make myself some iron blocks, which should be here. If I do 2 of these, and then if I make 2 more of the buttons. God, how many buttons do you think I've used in this build overall? It must be a stupid amount. This must be the most buttons out of any of the builds, and absolutely none of them are used for anything other than just looking good. But yeah, basically what you can do is you can kind of do them down like this, and you can pretend they're drawers. And I can't place them on the bottom because the carpet's blocking it. Okay, we'll just have one on the top. We can pretend it's, I don't know, just an enormous filing cabinet, and the entire thing comes forward. But there we go. Here is my completed office. So let's go for a bit of a wander down the building. I don't know how that carpet ended up there. And whoa, you have made my office look bad. Look at Fizzy's office. He's got like a little like chair table thing down here, and his bookcases are fancy, and he's got now that is genius. Now why yeah. That is, I mean, it's a bit dangerous because while you're writing, you might fall asleep. But he's got like a little hidden chest down here. Tell you what, Fizzy, when you're done here, feel free to go upstairs and just like, oh, he's already off. He's already off. You go ahead, Fizzy. You go ahead. Just make my office as nice as yours, please. Please. And I'll come in to check it a little bit later on. And then let's go down here and once again, I've just been embarrassed here. You know what? I'm normally the person designing all of the stuff we build. I'm the wrong person for that. You need to leave it to my helpers. We just need to have role reversal one day and just have them design everything. Look how comfy this looks. Look how I was all excited because I put item frames on the side of my chair. And then you got an enormous sofa. This is looking fantastic. And now let's go down to William Beaver's office down here. Once again, you could just lounge across this entire sofa across here. To be fair though, William, you didn't have as much room to work with, seeing as you have the enormous staircase down here. But yeah, helpers, feel free to all go up to my office and just make it as good as you can. Actually, you can put some paintings up. Do what you want. Go crazy. Make it lovely. Make it lovely. That's the idea. Stampy's Lovely World. Please make it lovely. And while they do that, I'm going to go downstairs here into the printing press room. So yeah, basically the machine is off for now. It was full of sticks, wasn't it? Let's get rid of all of the sticks. That's what we threw in at first, just because we needed to test it, and I happen to have a bunch of sticks on me. Luna, you can sit down there because when this machine starts going, there's going to be chests going all over the place, and I don't want you to start getting run over. Oh, I can't. I really want to reach the dispenser. I don't know if the dispenser has a bunch of sticks in it still. It'd be good to get rid of all of them, because otherwise there's just going to be a bunch of them going. And I guess if I break away, I want to be super careful here, because last time I checked, this machine was working properly. And normally when something's working and then I try and adjust something, it all breaks. And I do not want that to happen. But yeah, I got a bunch of books and quills inside of here. So let's go and grab a bunch of them. I can go and empty my pockets. And oh no, I was going to put a cactus on my desk. Oh look, I got a flower. I'm going to keep that on me. Leave at least one block of space on my desk if you can hear me, helpers, because I got a cactus that I want to put down. And yeah, we can start copying. I guess I'll read it to you first. I'll read you the first ever book. So it's quite long for a Minecraft. I mean, it's not long, but in terms of a Minecraft book, it's quite long, and it's really annoying to write, especially on Xbox. So there are probably spelling mistakes. There are probably typos. You don't need to point out to me. I'm very aware that there's a good chance there's a bunch of stuff wrong, but I can't go back to edit it now. So we are just going to, for the first edition, just to commit to whatever state this book is in. Okay, so just have that as a pre-warning. So yeah, I start off writing it because I do the world news. So yeah, here's the world news, and this is written by me. The main story today is the construction of a new building in central Stampy's Lovely World. It is supposed to be the style of an old New York architecture and has been described as not looking too bad by locals. Its purpose is to be the headquarters of a brand new newspaper, the very newspaper you are reading now. I think it all sounds fantastic. And then again, I did build it, so I would say that. That's the thing when you're writing news about yourself. In other news, there is a strange door that has appeared near Stampy's house. I believe it may have been built by one of his helpers, but we can't be 100% sure. Unfortunately, this story is not interesting enough for me to investigate further. And then moving on, this was written by Polly. This is Entertainment and Technology. And oh yeah, this is an article that she wrote talking about the machine, the printing press, the pointless machine. And this is what she wrote. What is the point in pointless? When creating new technology, the first thing I address is what is its purpose. Recently, however, I took part in the creation of a machine that is by definition pointless. It happens to be the printing press for this very newspaper. To copy a book, you only need a crafting table. Despite this, Stampy had the idea to create a machine that would simulate a much more complex system. While we worked on it, I realized how it was really no different to creating something more intrinsically useful. We faced all of the same challenges, and we learned techniques that we can use in future technology. It helped me to realize the value in setting your own goals and the point of being pointless. A very interesting article there by Polly, and exactly the type of thing I would expect her to write, basically writing about redstone. And then this was written by William, and this is all of the standings and the scores of the local sports and mini games that we've been doing in the Funland. So here we go. These are the results for this month's minigame tournaments. In Blocked, Stampy took the victory with 7 points. Polly was close behind with 6, followed by Fizzy, who achieved 4 points. William failed to score because he was entrapped inside of the arena. In Temple Track, Stampy beat Polly 6-4 in round 1. In round 2, Fizzy and William both scored 5 points, but Fizzy took the victory because William tapped Fizzy first. In the final, Stampy won against Fizzy 7-5, despite him looping round on himself. None of these results are very shocking, considering Stampy designed and had more time practicing these minigames overall. Oh, I think he had most practice on these minigames overall, though it's been a great few weeks of competition, and I can't wait to see what will come next. And then finally, we have Fizzy Fun, which is basically Fizzy's page for all of jokes and games and stuff. And yeah, I think there's just a bunch of jokes in the first edition. So this is what Fizzy wrote. Why didn't the elephant go swimming? He forgot his trunks. He also doesn't really like swimming because he has a mild phobia after an incident in the bathtub when he was a baby elephant. The next joke. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? Irrelevant. Although all elephants matter, and you should always call them by their name so you don't lower their self-esteem. How do you stop an elephant from smelling? Tie a knot in his trunk. Please do not tie a knot in your elephant's trunk at home. Leave it to professionals at the vets. And I believe, yep, that is the end of the newspaper. So it's the first edition. Maybe we have room to improve, but I am very proud of what myself and the helpers were able to do. So this is the original book. So what we need to do is we need to copy it. So as far as I know, and I may be wrong here, so please do feel free to correct me on this. As far as I know, you can only copy them by going to set it to classic crafting, because what you basically need to do is you need to put it inside of the crafting table like this, and then you need to go and you can put as many in as will fit in of the book and quills, and then basically you end up with a whole load of copies of the book. As you can see, it's saying 4, and then I can do it again, then it'll be saying 5, and then you can copy these all at the same time in the crafting table, and then you basically have pretty much the same book. The only difference that you will end up with is it will basically just say that it is a copy. So this one, it says, by Stampylongnose original, and then this one says, copy of original, and then yeah, basically we can start throwing these into the machine. And I think I'm going to keep the original on me, I think, just for safekeeping, just in case anything goes wrong in these the machine and they get dropped on the floor and end up despawning or something. It took a very long time to write that out, even though it wasn't very long, and I don't want to lose all of my work. So yeah, let's just go and fill this up here as well. I just want to have enough going around that you can see all of the machine working properly. And it's nice that you don't have to do it one at a time. You can just go and do a whole bunch of them. So yeah, let's go and throw this inside of here. And then we need to start the machine. So to start it, all I need to do is just nudge. If it's going to nudge, move. Is it going to move? I need to just slide this one along. Maybe if I slide this one along here. Oh, this one's going to be even harder because of the power rails. Tell you what, let's just go and place this one down here and give it a push. And then this one, as it goes past the repeaters, that should set the other one off. And then that will be the continuous loop set off of these all going back and forth. And then the books flying everywhere. And oh, speaking of the books, you can see the books already beginning to come out. So all of the books have been launched. Oh, okay, not all of them, but most of the books have been launched across to here. They're going to be put inside of this hopper. And then when this chest comes back down inside of the minecart, that's going to pick them all up again, and then it's going to bring them back here and begin the pointless loop of the chest and the minecarts going around all over the place. But so far, it looks like it's all working beautifully. So we have now written the first newspaper, we have started the machine going, and the final thing that I need to do is to go and check on the final status of what my office is going to be like. I'm a little bit dreading with all three of them working together what they've come up with, but I'm sure it's going to be an improvement. And whoa! Well, I am never going to need to reach far to get myself a crafting table. We've got a fancy cover. Oh, it's a smiley face! We've got a smile. I think it's supposed to be a cat face. We've got a smiley face. I'll stand on the nose. I'm sorry. I'm going to make it sneeze. Then we got just stuff absolutely everywhere all over the walls. And I can go down and add in the final little detail down here. And I can place down the cactus on the desk. I think this is much, much improved. And it's going to be great to inspire me for when I'm working on the newspaper inside of here. Sadly, though, that is going to be the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and all of the videos with us building our Good News newspaper place. I never really kind of worked out what the proper name for this place was going to be. But yeah, in the next episode, we are going to be changing things up, and we are instead going to be heading to the Funland, where I'm going to be building a brand new minigame. At the moment, I don't know what it's going to be, so I guess we can find out together when we go and start building it. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!